Angel, you keep up with this woo-woo shit, I'ma walk right through you.
What's going on, my peoples? Death God Spaceman. So last week when I basically talked about like power, and I was explaining about, you know, the possibilities that what can actually happen in Power Book 2 Ghost, and about, you know, what Tariq can do and what Brayden can do and stuff. Now I kind of want to go into like full depths and explain like what Brayden's similarity to Tommy's similarities was and stuff, because back in, I believe, Power 3, well, Season 3 of Power, Tommy had to kill Holly. Because Tommy had to, like, well, because when Tommy found out that Holly was responsible for sending, like, I guess, assassins to kill, I think it was either Tariq and Ghost, I think, or it was just Ghost. And that's when he was like, yo, what the fuck did you do? And then that's when he strangled her in the house and stuff. And I was thinking, I was like, yeah, what would happen if, you know, Brayden, like, something happens where Riley does something. Well, she was doing something, but I don't know, like, it becomes even more significant because Brayden is kind of like in the same situation where Tommy was, where Holly was trying to convince Tommy, like, oh, you know, I don't think Ghost is a good guy. I don't think Ghost is going to have your back. And he's like, nah, you don't know what the hell you're talking about and stuff. You're just trying to get in the way between me and Ghost's friendship. And she was trying to save them both because at the time, I believe, Lobos, Felipe Lobos, I believe, he wanted either Ghost or Tommy dead, but I think she tried to make a deal to save Tommy and just have Ghost die. But Tariq is not he's not put into a situation where his life is not being threatened. I mean, sure it is, because you have a looming 2-bit, and then you have the Tahad, I was gonna fucking say it again, the Tahada family, right? They still kind of like looming, because, you know, if Tariq doesn't come up with the drugs and the money and also finishes Zeke's homework, then he's dead. So that's just that looming threat that's hanging over Tariq's head. But Brayden is not being put into any situation, not quite yet, for him to kill anybody and stuff like how Tommy was with Holly, right? And here's the thing, another, I would kind of say, a setup that hasn't quite happened yet is that people was wondering or speculated within the community, like, who is Brayden's first kill? Like, who will Brayden actually kill? And I'm thinking, I don't think it could be his brother. Well, he hates his brother, so it maybe could be his brother. Like, his brother could probably do a Tali type thing where, you know, might try to turn in Tariq or try to bust up Tariq's whole operation or something. And Tariq may not kill Brayden's brother necessarily. What can happen is Tariq can set up a situation where, you know, Brayden could kill his brother or something, and then it kind of like causes like this whole revenge situation thing, or have freaking 2-bit kill Brayden's brother, right? Set the whole thing up, and then have maybe Brayden kill 2-bit and set the thing up. Because the thing is, with like Power Season 6, Ghost was on that fuck shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I love that, I love Ghost, I love Ghost, but he was on that fuck shit where he kind of like tricked Tommy into thinking that, oh, his father really, he's gonna turn you in too. But only person that was on that recording of when his father was saying he was gonna turn in Ghost, he never said anything about Tommy, but Ghost manipulated Tommy into believing that he was also going to turn him in too, which caused Tommy to kill his own father. So I'm like, okay, Tariq seems like he is going to go down the Ghost route, despite him being mentored by, you know, Kanan, right? And then, you know, we can kind of see some similarities here and there between, you know, Ghost and Kanan and stuff. But I think that Brayden might be put in a situation where he could be manipulated by Tariq, because we seen it in the first season. Like, Tariq was kind of lying to Brayden and slightly manipulating him here and there and stuff. But I believe that, like, Tariq can set the whole situation up where he will probably either kill, like I said, he might either kill Riley, right? He could probably get revenge and probably kill 2-Bit, despite Tariq, manipulating some things to get him into the killing motion. Because after when Tariq and Brayden get past the whole, hey, did you kill your father type bit, because it doesn't quite add up and you're kind of moving differently. After they get past that segment, that's when we're going to get into the, okay, who was Brayden's first kill and what Brayden is actually going to sacrifice too. Because like towards the ending of Power, Ghost tried to tell Tommy, he even tried to warn him. He was like, listen, man, I'm trying to get out this drug business. I'm not even trying to be in this shit anymore. And then Tommy was like, I like the drug business because it's easy money. This clean shit, I'm not down with this clean shit. But then after when the business kind of like blew up in Tommy's face, there was no more Connect. There was no more distro. Escobar was in jail. Like, there was no more of that. And then Tommy kind of blamed Ghost because he was like, technically this is your fault. But in Tommy's defense, it was more like it was Ghost's fault for leaving him, because Ghost was in charge of everything when Felipe Lobos was like, okay, you're going to move these drugs in the nightclub. And you're more of a leader figure. Tommy was just like the right hand man, but it was always Ghost because he was the leader figure, and he always knew what moves to make and stuff. While Tommy's moves were somewhat reckless, and it kind of allowed him into these deep hot waters, and sometimes he couldn't get out of, and he needed Ghost to like help him out a bit. So, what is Brayden's sacrifices? We don't even know what Brayden is sacrificing. At the ending of Power Book 2, we kind of seen like, Tariq was just like, okay, he kind of wanted out too. He was like, this drug, I kind of want out, and he was going to leave it to Brayden because he thought that he was going to, leave it as, with Tasha and stuff, but it wasn't going to happen anyway, because, you still had a looming Tommy, because Tommy was still pissed that Tasha was the one that killed Keisha, his girl and stuff at the time. So, like I said before, it's just I don't know what Brayden is going to be able to sacrifice, like the way Tommy did, because Tommy sacrificed a lot. He sacrificed his girl. He sacrificed like the drug business. Well, and it wasn't much of a sacrifice, but it was more like it kind of like blew up in his face. And then the death of his father. And if you want to add, you can kind of even say his mother, because his mother tolerated him, but his mother always loved Ghost. Like it was always like, because Ghost was like, she raised them both, but it was like Ghost was like her son, like the son that she never had. And even his mother was like, I don't want to see you anymore. You kind of dead to me, because she believed that Tommy killed Ghost, but it wasn't Tommy. The little bastard Tariq did this shit. So, that happened and stuff. But yeah, I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be insanely good when we see like who is gonna be Brayden's like first kill and stuff, because everybody's speculating and they saying it could be Riley and stuff. Because the one thing about Power I was always wondering about, like season 3 of Power, I always thought that Ghost was gonna get Tommy and have Tommy be put in jail forever, because only people that knew the location of Holly's body was both Tommy and Ghost. So I was thinking when the whole shit ended, I was like, oh, I thought that if Ghost wasn't gonna kill Tommy, Ghost was gonna have Tommy go to jail and be like, see, I know where the body is at and stuff, because on top of that, Holly was pregnant with Tommy's baby, and there was DNA, like skin follicles underneath her nails. So you would think that, Tommy was gonna go to jail forever, and that would have happened, but it never happened. Now, I don't think Tariq would like hold Brayden's by the thumb if he was to kill Riley. I don't think so. Like, I don't think he would like manipulate him like that. Like, oh, but I know where it could happen, because both guys are young and stuff. So Tariq wouldn't really be thinking straight if he was to do that, because then Brayden will kind of get at him too and be like, oh, well, I kind of have dirt on you because you've done this and this and this. And if Tariq told him like, well, I kind of killed I killed my own father, and then I even killed Jabari, then that's gonna set the whole thing off if they was to ever have like a feud or a fight or whatever and stuff. But yeah, like I'm telling you, like this shit is going to be insane. But let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you think on what can actually happen between who's Brayden's first kill and what's Brayden's sacrifice is going to be and stuff. But like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will catch you all in the next one.